Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and if you're new here, I talk about all things spirituality, all things love, all things light, and I help you connect closer to your spirit and to God. So today we're going to talk about new moons. So new moons are an opportunity for you to set your intentions for this new season. The world that we live in is a reflection of what happens in our mind and in our subconscious mind. So our subconscious mind controls 95% of our programming, and it was programmed from the age of 1 to 7. And during that time, we learned things that were essential for survival, were essential for living this life and understanding, piecing things together that our parents understood from their parents and their parents and so on, and what society has taught us, whether that is that's something that is helpful for you or something that is not. And your core beliefs create your reality. That is the programming that is your subconscious mind that creates 95% of your life. So during this time, and just like in the Bible says, we get to celebrate new moons because it's a chance where it's also connected to when farmers plant. It's when your subconscious mind is most fertile. And God always comes first. You are always praying through this process. You are always asking God for guidance, because the reason that you can change your life, because you're not a victim of your circumstances, is through God. There is free will, and that free will comes from your intention. It comes from your inner knowing. And God always leads in this way. When you are connected to God's will, you are connected to the best version of yourself. You are connected to being fruitful and loving others and realizing that they are a part of you and that we are all one. We all come from God. We all come from Source. So if you do something terrible to another, you're doing it to yourself. That's why Jesus said, treat others like your neighbor. Treat others like you would treat me. Because truly, you are hurting yourself if you are only thinking about yourself and being very selfish. So this is why new moon is so powerful. It's a time where you get to connect to your subconscious mind. You get to be a farmer and plant those intentions, the seeds that you truly want. So seeds of love, seeds of truth, seeds of discipline, seeds of power, of empowerment, seeds of love, and increasing your faith in God and increasing your faith in yourself and being fruitful and giving the best of yourself and believing in your gifts that God has blessed you with and that God has instilled in you. So the new moon is connected to that time of reflection, that time of just pausing, and it really helps you evaluate your life. It's like a marker stone in life where it tells you, okay, pause, what do we like right now? What can we change? How can we make this better? And it's really important about cleaning your space, looking around you and realizing that you are worthy of having a clean space. You're worthy of clearing out old clothes, old notebooks, getting rid of that clutter and creating space for new energy for this new season. You are worth that. You are worth the time and the energy that it takes for you to have a great home, a great place for you to thrive. Because you cannot thrive in a situation that in an environment that's chaotic, that isn't suitable for growth, just like any plant. So when you understand this, you understand that these are just marking points in your life, because only the present moment is real. So when those things come up in the outside world, it's just a check-in marker for you to realize, okay, this is where I'm at right now. How can I make this better? How can I move into this new season with clarity, with love, and with grace? And when you get yourself in that mentality, a lot can change for you, because your intention is what changes everything. Your intention is connected to God's will. Your intention is the most powerful thing you have, because God gave you willpower. And willpower changes your life, because you are not a victim to the patterns that you grew up seeing. You're not a victim to the situations that you you see or that no longer serve you. So your intention comes from within. It comes from your light of God. It comes from your fraction of light, because you are a child of God. You are a spirit before you are anything else. You are a child of God before you are human. You are a spirit experiencing this life as a human being, and you get to change your reality. You get to change your life. And it's really about slowing down and appreciating where you're at right now, slowing down and realizing that you have no one else to blame. You take full responsibility for your life. And while, yes, there might have been people who weren't as supportive or who didn't do X, Y, or Z, all of that can be true. And it is your responsibility to change it, to make it better, to love yourself through this process, and to know that you have the power to change your life, that God gave you everything that you need. He equipped you with everything in order for you to change your life. So the new moon is just a reminder for you to understand that just like your subconscious mind, it's fertile soil. Whatever you plant in there will grow. Whatever seeds you are harvesting in there, and that's what you listen to, that's what you say. Your words are so powerful. Your subconscious mind does not understand between you being sarcastic and you telling the truth, so it absorbs everything that you say. So it's so important to never just make fun of you or just say awful things about yourself, even if you're joking. Your body listens to you. Your body understands. Your body is alive. It knows what it's feeling, and those words have power. Words are very, very powerful. So during this time, there's a reason why farmers plant, because the subconscious mind is more open to new information, to planting these seeds. And then it's about planting the seeds and then watering them along the way, not just planting them, but giving them love and pulling out the weeds that come up as you start to grow your flowers so they don't drain resources. So for example, if you want to write a book and you are setting that intention to act on love and to use the gifts that God gave you, it's about starting small and writing those books and starting 5 pages a day or starting for 5 minutes a day and being intentional with yourself, setting that time aside for yourself because you know that you're worthy of it. And the most important thing is a lot of people struggle with self-confidence and self-worth. This is a great time for you to set the intention of knowing that you are worthy. You're worthy of the life of your dreams. You're worthy of giving your gifts out to the world. You're worthy of growing. You're worth the effort. You're worth putting in the effort to be who God created you to be. You are worth it. You're worth this life being the best that it can be for you, because when it's the best that it can be for you, it's the best for others as well. You give to others. You bless others, you encourage others, you become a blessing. And the more that you become a blessing, the more that others thrive, that you thrive, because you change your ecosystem around you. You change the love that you're able to give others. You're able to give more love and you're able to receive more love. So your intention is so powerful. It's connected to your free will. Set your intentions during the new moon and you will watch your whole life grow. And again, God and Jesus are at the cornerstone of these intention settings. It is just a marker for you to check in during the month, during the season, and to say, okay, it's going to be a new season here. What is it that I want to water? What do I want to plant? What would God want me to harvest down the line? Where can I truly be of most service? And realizing that things are going to pop up, but it's about pulling those weeds and knowing that there comes a time where you don't have to heal anymore, where you get to just live and experience. And there are always going to be things that you're changing out of, or thoughts that you're switching out, that you're like, oh, that does not serve me, so I choose to think something else. Your life is made up of how you think, what you think about yourself, what you think about others. And when you are judging others, it means you're judging yourself. Everyone is a mirror. You're experiencing them through your lens. So what you're thinking about them, you're thinking about yourself. So it's important to do the small things that are going to lead you to your big dream every single day. It's about being consistent to the big dream that God has placed in your heart. But those little tasks that you do every single day are going to build up, and they're going to lead you towards that dream. But you have to know that you're worthy of it. You have to know that you know enough, that you are enough, and that there is a reason that God placed that dream in your life and that vision, because it's between you and God, and no one else has to believe in it but you. So set your intentions during the new moon and get really clear on what it is that you want to harvest this coming season, with God in the forefront and God in your heart, and realizing that your intention comes from God. It comes from your willpower and your free will that God gave you, which is a superpower.